Hello everyone. To begin, let us introduce ourselves. My name is Tiffany, this is Jennifer, and Alyssa. And today we will be discussing how to work safely as a cement miner. Safety is our number one priority, and we hope that each and every one of our employees adopt this philosophy as well. In order to make you safety superstars, we will be going over the 12 safety essentials. So once again, my name is Tiffany, and I'm going to be reviewing the first four. The first four safety essentials are the following: looking after yourself and each other, getting a grip, manual handling, and driving safety. The first safety essential we will be discussing is how to look after yourself and each other. The objective here is not only to keep yourself safe from harm, but also to implement these safe practices amongst your peers. Telling a peer that they are taking part in an unsafe act is a preventative measure for them and yourself. Some workers may not believe that they are doing anything harmful because it's never been addressed as an unsafe condition, which is why it's so important to point that out to them. The second safety essential is how to get a grip, also known as the three-point contact. Gripping the handrail is extremely important while you are going up and down the stairs and can prevent a lot of injuries from occurring In the United Kingdom, there is a fall on the stairs every 90 seconds. The United States population is 5 times that of the UK, so imagine how many falls could be prevented simply by holding the handrail. The second important portion of getting a grip is the three-point contact for those who are getting in and out of vehicles. This diagram presents a perfect example of someone who is effectively using the three-point contact rule and going to minimize the risk for injuries greatly. The third safety essential is manual handling, or how you would move heavy boxes or materials. It's important in these situations to use the manual aids that are provided to you in the workplace, or simply ask a peer for help. It's much better to be safe than sorry in these cases, and there are solutions that can help minimize the risk of injury for yourself. And never be afraid to ask. The fourth and final safety essential I will be reviewing with you is driving safety. Did you know that 21% of drivers were involved in fatal accidents due to texting, and that there are about 6 million crashes in the United States annually? So it's no wonder why this is a very important point to us. One major component to safe driving is minimizing distractions, and this absolutely means texting. The road is already a dangerous place, and adding distractions will make the probability of a crash that much higher. So do your part and drive smart.
Thank you, Tiffany, for that wonderful introduction. To pick up where Tiffany has left off, our fifth safety essential I'll be reviewing is energy isolation procedures. Never work on energized equipment. Always lock it out, tag it out, and try it out. OSHA estimates that failure to control hazardous stored energy accounts for nearly 10% of serious accidents in the mining industry. Also, compliance with lockout-tagout procedures prevents work-related fatalities and in order to protect workers from the serious hazards posed by the unexpected startup or operation of equipment during repair and maintenance. OSHA has established always be aware of and follow lockout-tagout procedures. Never remove a lock or tag, and never attempt to restore energy. Okay. Now, let us run through 3 basic rules related to the lockout-tagout procedures. Never attempt to remove a lock or tag or operate a piece of equipment. Second, locks used for isolating energy sources requires assignment, markings, and not used for any other purposes. 3, tags associated with lockout-tagout activities are red to signal danger. On to our next safety topic, which is confined spaces. Many workers have encountered injuries and fatalities each year while working in a confined space. A confined space could be more hazardous than a regular workspace. Implementing a confined space hazard assessment and control program in the workplace is critical. So what is a confined space exactly, you may ask? A confined space is a fully or partially enclosed space that not designed or intended for continuous.
Hi, my name is Alyssa. Hi everyone.
In this presentation, I will be reviewing 4 safety essentials with you. I will be reviewing housekeeping, working at height, PPE, and tools and equipment. Let's get started. First, let's chat about housekeeping. Creating and keeping a clean and safe work environment is crucial in the field of cement minery. We require all employees to understand the standards for all walking surfaces in the workplace. We avoid hazards at all costs. The miners understand the risks and hazards associated with slips, trips, and falls. Now I'm going to explain what personal protective equipment is, also known as PPE. Here we go. Personal protective equipment, aka PPE, protects the wearer's body from injury or infection. Some examples of PPE are clothing, helmets, goggles, earplugs, and respirators. As you can see to the left, our employee Bob is ready to go work in the mines. In order for PPE to be effective, please understand that PPE must be regularly cleaned, inspected, and removed from service if the equipment appears to be damaged. Working as a cement miner, is it important to have the correct kind of PPE? Using incorrect PPE can be very dangerous. Moving right along, let's talk about working at height. Falls from heights are a leading cause of workplace fatalities. Fall injuries that don't result in death are often disabling. OSHA regulations require you to take specific precautions to protect employees at work. OSHA also requires guardrails, safety nets, personal fall systems, controlled access zones, and safety monitoring. It is crucial to use appropriate access equipment and fall protection when needed. And the best way to be a pro is to practice, and train. The final safety essential I will explain to you is proper use of tools and equipment. The most important thing to take away from the tools and equipment part of this presentation is to remember to never just make do. Use the correct, well-maintained tools and equipment to get the job done. The goal here is to do it safely and with minimal risk.
We hope you enjoyed our presentation. Bye-bye.